You might look at your highly profitable professional services firm today and see this invincible money-making machine,
Yes.
right? The revenue is flowing, the clients are thrilled, but, well, here is a harsh reality for you.
Yeah, really harsh reality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you lack a deeply developed leadership pipeline, your business is, it's fundamentally unsustainable. So welcome to this expert deep dive from Transfer Ready by Succession Strength.
Great to be here.
Our mission today is to really unpack that fatal structural failure that just quietly dooms successful firms. We need to understand why waiting until a partner announces their retirement to, find a replacement, it basically guarantees an absolute crisis.
Right, because it starts with this psychological blind spot. Founders look at their current profits and, well, they confuse their own individual brilliance with the actual organizational health of the firm.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, they assume that because they built it, the junior team will just naturally absorb their expertise through, like, osmosis or something and just step up when the time comes.
Let's ground this in a painful real-world case. Picture a regional consulting firm.
Oh, this case is brutal.
It really is. So they have a stellar 30-year track record, an absolute reputation for excellence in their market. But the firm is entirely run by 4 senior partners, and they're all over the age of 55.
Right.
They handled literally everything, the strategy, the big decisions, and all those heavy-hitting legacy client relationships.
And then the timeline just completely breaks down. One partner is forced to retire early at 62 because of some sudden health issues.
Which you can never predict.
Exactly. So the remaining 3 partners try to absorb his client portfolio, but they are already redlining their capacity. They try to delegate, but the junior team simply hasn't been brought into the inner circle yet.
Right.
So within just 24 months, the burnout hits hard and 2 more partners exit.
Wow. And the result is just devastating. Revenue plummets by 40%.
40%.
Key clients get frustrated by the sudden lack of continuity, missing their trusted advisor, so they just pack up and flee. When the final partner tried to sell the business, buyers didn't see a prestigious firm.
No, they didn't.
They saw a firm with no bench and no future. The final sale price was a mere fraction of what those partners originally expected. It's basically like building $1 million high-performance sports car, but completely forgetting to install a steering wheel for the next driver.
It's a great way to put it.
Right. The moment the current driver steps out, a crash is inevitable.
Yeah, that missing steering wheel is the exact structural failure we're talking about. And you might think a 40% revenue drop is some extreme isolated case, but it's really not.
It's pretty common, isn't it?
Very common. Our internal 2025 survey data tells a much darker story. 44% of professional services firms cite their talent pipeline as their #1 succession risk.
Wow. Almost half.
Yeah, that is nearly double any other concern we track. The industry knows this is coming.
Wait, okay. If almost half the industry knows this is their biggest risk, why aren't they fixing it? If I know my senior partner is retiring in, say, 2 or 3 years, why can't I just aggressively train a capable senior manager right now and get them ready?
Because you are fighting a fundamental mechanism of time.
What do you mean?
The industry standard for partner track development isn't 2 years. It is a staggering 7 to 10 years.
10 years. Wow.
Right. You can't just hand a senior manager a manual and promote them. We are talking about the years required to build unshakable trust with legacy clients.
Okay, so it's not about teaching them how to do the technical work. They already know how to do that.
Exactly.
It's about teaching them how to be the face of the firm.
And that cannot be rushed. It takes a decade to safely transfer those highly guarded, complex client relationships and to develop the nuanced business acquisition instincts that actually drive revenue.
So if a firm starts deliberately building their pipeline, like less than 5 years before transition,
the math simply doesn't work. The gap is too wide. You are essentially trying to build a bridge while you're already driving over the cliff.
that's terrifying.
It is. The institutional knowledge walks out the door before the next generation is ready to hold it.
Surviving this really requires stopping the guesswork. You can't just cross your fingers and hope someone in the wings has the right instincts, right? It requires a hard look at where your talent actually stands today.
Yeah, which is why the vital first step to solve this structural problem is the professional services transition readiness diagnostic.
Right, getting the real data.
Exactly. It strips away all the assumptions. It's about objectively measuring your bench strength, understanding true successor readiness, and, uncovering those hidden gaps today long before a crisis ever hits.
That makes perfect sense. Well, here's a final thought for you to ponder. If your top rainmaking partner walked away tomorrow, exactly how much would your firm's valuation drop by next month? Visit successionstrength.com or email info@successionstrength.com to assess your talent pipeline. Follow the Transfer Ready by Succession Strength podcast.